Hello. So today I received this. These are um, RadioMaster receivers, well, dedicated receivers, and they have to go with my TX16S. Now I pre-ordered this on November 11 and 2020, and they end up getting to me on February 8th, 2021. Now I pre-ordered this, and I believe it was, I expected that I will wait a few months until they will complete that order and ship it out. So I'm not really mad at them or by the time that I expected. Anyway, with the apocalypse now that we live, I didn't really have use for it, and I still don't have right now because I cannot. We are like confined in Europe, so I cannot get outside and fly my toys. Anyway, they are here. I bought 2 of them. I already took it out of the bag, which is like the cheapest bag that they could find, and just put 2 bags inside the bag and send it to me. It wasn't wrapped in any kind of foam or protective layer or something. They usually do that, but in this case it wasn't like that. Now when I opened this for the first time, I was just amazed by the size. On the web, I thought the size would be like bigger, like more like this one. This one came to replace this one. It's actually half the size. This is a Turnigy 9, I think, and now I use this with a lot of good result in the Turnigy 9X that I have. But the problem is that this receiver doesn't have telemetry, and it goes out of phase with the RadioMaster. So I bind it, and after like a few minutes of flight, I just don't control the plane anymore. I still have like ailerons and controls, but I don't have motor. But I never expected it until I didn't have any kind of control of the airplane. So at the first sign that something was wrong, I just landed. Anyway, the second receiver that I have for the RadioMaster is this one, which it works just perfect. This is a voltage divider for the measuring the battery, but I only had one, and I need like 2 of them, at least 2, for my plane. So the old ones that I have, the Turnigy, doesn't work, and I just went stuck with this Far Sky D8R, which it's a nice receiver to have, but it's still bigger than the one that RadioMaster sent it to me. Now the receiver how it's built, well, it looks like quality build, but the water resistance, they decided it's like 0 or below, so I will not go close to the water with this receiver. Now this is like more has less holes on it. This has like holes all around, but it's not meant to be a waterproof or water resistant receiver. So I believe that it's how it has to be. Now on the antennas here, I noticed something. I don't know if you hear it. It has like a metallic sound. I don't know what's inside there, if it's a metal or it's something else. If it does, if it's a metal, if it works with the antenna, because well, this one, it just have a wire going outside, and I believe this one, the wire that's this one, it just have this wire like this, and the exterior wire, it just ends here. Now I don't know if the exterior wire doesn't go like around and backwards. I don't really know that. I'm telling this because, well, if this breaks, normally in this receiver you just peel it off like this amount of exterior wire and it will still work perfectly. If this breaks here, I don't know how that can be fixed in the future. Anyway, it has the bind button here. It's easily accessible by hand. I didn't yet bind it to the radio. I will do that in the future video or the next video, because if not, well, this will go like forever. Now it came like this in a plastic bag. I just take it out, and with it came with two instruction manuals, which it's this bigger one. I don't know what I did with the other one. I just want to take one from here. It has a bigger instruction manual and a smaller one. This is the smaller one. Each one, it gave you instructions like on the both sides. On this side is the Chinese side, and on this side is the English side of the instruction and of what you have to do. And this, I don't know, this is for fine-tuning the receiver. Now for the one that you have this radio for some time, you know, you have to fine-tune it, the receiver into the radio station. For the one that you don't know that, well, sucks for you. Just look it on the internet, you will see it. Now these instructions, I buy a lot of crap from the Chinese, and this instruction that came here probably is not, it doesn't really show much, but it's the best that I had like ever. And it shows you how to do what you need to do with the receiver in order to work perfectly. So thank you for this, RadioMaster, or who sent this to me. Now, on the quick look on the instruction here, says you have it has telemetry, and it has battery voltage telemetry. It will show you into the radio the voltage of the battery into the aircraft or drone. Now for that you have to put this wire, red wire, and it's limited to 18 volts. I think that is like 5 cells of LiPo. Anyway, this you can put here any amount of voltage, only that over 18 volts you have to put like a voltage divider on the line, and that will help you and recalibrate the radio. Now a voltage divider is something like this. This is a homemade voltage divider. It's no more than 3 resistors inside here. You just plug it into this, and this you plug it in one of these wires. You plug it into the pin that says here, like the battery pin, channel 5, and at the same level at channel 5, but the top one. And the negative one, you just put it on the negative one. This is with voltage divider. Without voltage divider, just take a wire from the positive of the battery that's under 5 cells and put it straight there, it will work. I've seen that. I've seen the Chinese do that on his website, on YouTube, I think. It's the one that sells this. Is that dude that sells this receiver. So, long story short, it works with 18 volts straight from the box. For more voltage, you need to build a voltage divider with a difference, with a ratio at least 6:1. So if you don't know what that is, just go on Google and Google it. Voltage divider ratio 6:1. You will get there. And a bunch of other crap that I know. I did it with. Now the thing here, it comes right of the box. If you put it like under 18 volts, it comes right of the box with 19 volts. Into the radio, you have to put some settings each time you made a voltage divider, or in this case, you don't have to put any kind of settings. If the battery it's under 18 voltage, you just put like the ratio 19 here, and the battery will have to show you 12.1. If you have a voltage divider, I think I have a video where I show you how to do that. You basically do the voltage divider, connect it, and after that measure physically the voltage of the battery with a multimeter. And after you measure that, you just put it into the radio, that voltage. Start from there, it will count down like exponentially. So it's just question of measuring the battery and put it into the radio, and that's it. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with it, and I'm going to do another video where I'm binding this to the radio. Thanks for watching. Bye.